Welcome to Divine Encounters. It is 2 a.m. here in Romania. I look like 2 a.m. here in Romania. And it's Sunday night. We're doing all of your horoscopes tonight. You guys shared last week. There's going to be a winner selected at the end of this episode. We are doing this live. I thought I would have had time to do this pre recorded, but we did not. So, all right, we're going to jump in the show with all of your horoscopes. And there's a crazy cat in the background. So let's do the thing.
It's paradise inside of our hearts, and it feels so nice to pray in the dark. Beings of light, see who you are. 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 See who you are.
Thank you for joining me. Your host is Dominique Rivera, the Oracle of Apollo. We have a cat in the background with the zoomies. He knocked my keyboard. He knocked my keyboard down a few moments ago. So do not mind the cat. He is feral and we are here for it and absolutely loving it. If this is your first time watching Divine Encounters, welcome. I am your hostess, Dominique Rivera, the Oracle of Apollo, and I am an energy healer, multidimensional trance medium, as well as a Reiki master teacher, integrated energy therapy master instructor. And of course, if you need to have a conversation with me, you can book a reading with me or a session or a coaching or anything here at oracleofapollo.com. It is 2 a.m. here. There will be lots of yawns, but we're here, we're dedicated. If you have a supernatural story time, make sure you email me at divineencounters@e360tv.com. Every Sunday night at 7 p.m., we do all of your horoscopes, and tonight is no different. We do them by element, and if you don't know your element, you will know. We're also going to be doing an angel number for the day, and I like to start off every single episode with the angel number. Today's angel number is going to be angel number 734. And how I got this number today was actually very interesting because I was looking at the time here in Romania and the normal time came up. But for 1 second, as I was pondering on what the angel number was going to be for today, the time changed. Sorry, and this is the number that had came up, 734. So to that I say, what's good? the angel number 734 is an angelic number for the collective, but this is a combination number because there's three, and it carries the number 7, the energies of the number 3, and the qualities of the number 4. Number 7 relates to study and learning, spiritual awakening, divine and inner wisdom, emotions and feelings, mysticism, empathetic and psychic abilities, persistence of purpose and determination, and good fortune. 3 brings its influences of creativity, of affability, enthusiasm, growth and expansion, joy and spontaneity, manifesting your desires, self expression and communication, natural talents and skills. And number 3 resonates with the energies of the Ascended Masters. Number 4 relates to practicality and application, hard work and responsibility, traditional values, honesty and integrity, patience and practicality. And number 4 relates to our drive, passion, and purpose, and also the energies of the archangels. So, angel number 734 brings a message from your angels to have faith and trust in them and their ability to assist you in miraculous ways. Rely upon the assistance and guidance from the angels and be open to receiving their support, help, healing, and love. Trust that they are guiding you along the divine path. Angel number 734 encourages you to be aware and observant of even the smallest events and circumstances in your life and watch out for signs, signals, and messages to appear that support your spiritual growth and your mission. By simply paying attention and heightening your awareness to your spiritual focus will become very clear. If you have been looking to enroll in a course of study and or further education or delving into a topic of personal interest, Angel 374, 734 may indicate now the time to follow through your desires. Alternatively, if you feel ready to teach, lead, and enlighten others, step towards opportunities that will present themselves to you. So that is the number for today. And let me know in the comment section below who's all here. What's your zodiac sign? I want to know. Participate. It is 2:07 in the morning, and your energy sharing would be absolutely beautiful. Knowing that also in sharing this feed live, you automatically enter to win a personal reading at the end of this feed. And also, the people who shared last Sunday's recorded episode are also qualifying to win that as well. So, share, comment that you shared, show that you are absolutely loving the fact that I'm doing the thing, even though I want to be asleep. All right, we're going to be starting off with the earth signs today. So if you are a Taurus, Capricorn, or Gemini, Lord, I'm trying so hard not to do this, or Gemini, this is for you. All right, let's jump into the earth signs. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That's how you know my brain is tired. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is for you if you are earth sign, anywhere in your chart, earth, moon, rising. And this is for you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, we have the Four of Emotions is the first card that we have for you today. The Four of Emotions, I wanted to show the picture, not the word. Here we go. Here's the picture for the Four of Emotions. Starting off with this card. There are wonderful people who wish to help you in your life. Shock and all earth signs. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts and bestowing that heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. So we're doing past energies, current energies, and future energies. So the Four of Emotion is sitting in your past energy. There are people here who are lending a helping hand to you. And I feel like this might be for just one of you out there, but I felt like somebody that you weren't trusting fully the motivation on why they were helping here. So this is the past energies. And we're going to go ahead and do our current energy. For the current energy, you have the Six of Emotion. So you have two emotions, which are the water suits. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions And it's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it actually was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. And that is in the current energies. And what I like about this card is that it's a reminder that we have the ability to change and influence our memories. So we need to make sure that we are seeing them for just as they are, especially if we are remembering different things in different mood settings. Like if I'm happy and I'm remembering something, or if I'm angry and I'm remembering something, it changes the way you view that memory, it alters it permanently. And then we have for the future energies, the upcoming energies, you have the Eight of Action coming up for you, Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. There's so much going on right now that is feeling overwhelming to you. And yet it's wonderful to be busy with work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if it feels challenging. If you've asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. I like this. This is a really good time right now to adventure, to socialize, to use that giving energy, and to just give to yourself, to not work as hard. That's why they're saying so much is going on right now. So we're going to clarify the Four of Emotions for the Earth signs. In the past position, you had Four of Emotions, and these were about the people who wanted to help you. And you had you and your loved ones are safe. And with that card earlier, I really did feel that this was something to do about someone's motives not being what they're showing they were. But this is showing that it was all right, that you would be safe to move forward on that energy with them. It says your dreams need a practical plan with the full moon and Taurus card. So it's good to dream, but then you also have to be able to bring that bring that dream down and ground the dream. You have to be able to start taking action steps towards the dream. So the first step is asking, what is my dream? As an example, do you want to move to a different place? If you want to move to a different place, what kind of place does that look like? You can start off with what you want in your house, and then what you want in your neighborhood. Then what do you want to feel? Is nightlife important to you, or is daytime important to you? Are mountains important to you, or is socializing important to you? So, what is the practical aspect of your plan? Confidence is the key to success. And I feel with this card, I've stated so many times in the past that the way to confidence is to practice something until you are very certain that it is exactly what you want to create. And maybe sometimes confidence can also be knowing when to pull back, when to not give so much, and when not to push through. So this has been reframed for me a little bit while I was working with a friend on something musical. So sometimes pulling back is confidence because we're aware of what the limitations are. So we're confident that if we just hold steady, or we endure, or we pull ourselves back just a smidge, we'll fall right into the right place. And I feel like this is more speaking on divine timing. Okay, so let's go into the present energies, the clarifier for the present energies for the earth signs. I feel like my eyes are just closing more and more and more. So you had the Six of Emotion, and this was about remembering things for what they are, and not for how you wanted to romanticize them, or how you wanted to condemn them. Okay, and then for this we have show the world the real you. So I feel like with this in the present position, um, and having people returning into your life here with this Six of Emotions energy, this Six of Cup, it might be someone who had a different perception of you, and now you've changed. Maybe it was a childhood friend and now you've grown up. Maybe you moved and the culture is different, so now you have become more uh, embedded into the culture. Whatever the new facets are that have been ingrained into you as a evolutionary sense is now the real you. It is your duty to showcase that fully. And this past person might test you on that. Oh, but don't you remember when we used to hang out until 4 a.m.? Maybe your new bedtime's 10 because you wake up at 5 a.m. And they're kind of chastising you because you're no longer the party goer, or you're just the mom now, or you have a family, something has changed, something has shifted. But there might be someone here to challenge that, a situation to challenge that, and push you into getting you to fall back into old habits. And this is your commitment being tested of who you say you are. Take time to breathe out, letting go of the stress. When we make it exhale and we let out sound, it's actually letting out the stress, the influence of the day. This intonation of sound helps soothe us. So this is why you hear cats purr to each other. It's a soothing. So take time to just breathe out. Let the stress go out of your stomach, because we tend to tighten everything up, and we hold everything in, and then our shoulders are up here and our stomachs are tightening. We're sucking in our stomachs, and all of the energy is just sitting inside of us. Let it go. Let it go. Breathe. For the future influences here, you had the 8 of actions, and we're going to go ahead and do the clarifier for the 8 of action when there was too much going on, and to make sure that you were paying attention to your blessings here. You have, oh, I like this. Don't let your past hold you back. I love this because this is really touching base on what we just talked about in the 6 of emotions. Don't let your past hold you back. Just because you were nay from the block doesn't mean you can't be a respectable person in society now. Just because you were something that you deemed different or less evolved version of yourself then doesn't mean that you can't move forward, and this can be really anything. This could be maybe you got held back a grade or something, and you had a program of, it's hard for me to get ahead, right? But this is saying, don't let your past hold you back. Don't let those old programmings, old beliefs hold you back. Expect powerful change. I love this new moon eclipse. Expecting powerful change. It's not a surprise when you order something on Amazon and then it arrives to your front door. So this is the same way spirit brings things into your life, is while you are creating pockets of opportunities in your life by falling into alignment, stepping into alignment, not falling, because it's not something that's accidental. By stepping into alignment, creating alignment within yourself, you're taking everything that you've known up to this point, and you are creating a magnetism that is bringing something new towards you, that's bringing a catalyst of change. And then you have a personal issue reaches resolution. What are you working towards right now, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? What are you working towards? Because that which you are working towards is going to become more clear. You're going to be able to understand it. It's going to be defined. There are going to be borders here that you are going to sit within them. So this is what we have for the Earth signs today. Thank you all for joining my very, very late hour divine encounters, because it is 2:19 a.m. here in where I am at this current moment in time. And next week we'll be traveling with the laptop, and we will be in Greece next week. I'm headed out tomorrow. You guys will see me Sunday night filming from there, wherever there is. Athens, I hope. Wouldn't it be nice to do an entire episode right in Delphi? If I can actually film that there, I will. All right, so let's go ahead now. We're going to jump into the next signs of the night, and that is going to be for fire signs, and that is for Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And don't forget to subscribe. I am live streaming anywhere in the world every Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I would love for you guys to get a notification to let you know when I'm live so you can receive these messages. And if you share and comment that you've shared, you automatically enter to win a personal reading here tonight in 20 minutes. So let's start off with for the fire signs. Ooh, we're starting off strong here with this beautiful cherub energy, the Ace of Abundance. Ace of Abundance. This is a great card. So this cherub, which is basically the baby angel, it brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources starts to come your way, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And it's going to help you with making your plans a reality. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign with this, so be very mindful for that. This is sitting in your past position. We're going to go ahead now into your present position for fire signs. You have the healer of abundance. The healer of abundance says, never doubt that you can make a difference, fire signs. Your creativity and ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. To be innovative, it may be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for family. This situation involves a person, possibly you, who is down to earth with a gift of design or decorating. He or she is open-minded and nurturing. When I see anything about design, this definitely tells me this is a person that is nurturing because they're creating an atmosphere of beauty. When someone is making a house into a home, they're creating an atmosphere of beauty. So this is the healer of abundance in the present position. In your future position, fire signs, you have the helper of thought. And thank you for sharing, Cindy. The helper of thought says, your life is about to start moving very fast, fire signs. Very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving, review the details as best as you can. And you know you will meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what you do. This person is both confident and courageous. I am loving this. All right, so Ace of Abundance. Let's go ahead and clarify that for the past position here. In the past position, it is saying have faith in your dreams. So have faith in that which you want to create. You know, when we have inspiration happen to us, we have a desire, we have a dream for ourselves. The only reason that we are capable of dreaming it is because the body knows very well that it's capable of achieving it. This is why it can be dreamt. Otherwise, it has no realm of possibility in your body. This is like saying you don't know what you don't know. Even if you're wondering, well, how do I accomplish my dreams? It is not the same as not knowing that something could exist at all. There's a possibility of it existing. So make sure that you were definitely having faith in your dreams. Be bold and make the first move in the past position. So this was saying have faith in those dreams and start to take action, be action oriented towards that which you want to create. And nothing will come of this situation. And I feel like worrying, hyper focusing on the how, nothing comes from either of those situations. So it's important that while you're focusing on how to make something happen, that's all you're focusing on. You're focusing on the fact that it's happening, the fact that you're working on making it happen. So in the present position you have, it's time to take action. You have another action card here. It's time to be bold. It's time to make a move. It's time to take action. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your thoughts, don't let your photos, don't let your faults, don't let your social construct, don't let your class, don't let your gender, don't let a story hold you back. And prosperity lies ahead. So as you're going through this, and mind you, this is the windfall of resources, and you have prosperity ahead, which is echoing the healer of abundance card. This is not saying that if you do nothing, that if you do, I think I will do this. I'll sit outside and do the show through the phone and pre-record it. That if you do nothing, nothing will happen. but the effort that you put in to the juice will be worth the squeezing out the juice, is what I'm seeing here with this card. And for your future outcome, fire signs, helper of thought, as things start to pick up and start to move really fast, you have expect powerful change because things are good right now. If it's an eclipse, so it doesn't feel like anything's doing anything. It's like a pause in momentum. But expecting powerful change is going to be like the catapult that goes forward. You're good enough to receive, so it's important to recognize. It's important to recognize your worth in this. And then you have work through your fears. What are you fearing? What is it exactly that you are fearing here, earth signs? And being honest with yourself. Are they rational fears? Are they irrational fears? If that thing happened, would you be able to bounce back from it? And that's how you start to access what is really real and what is not as real. When we start to understand what is a fear, what is a rational fear, and what is irrational fear. All right. So that was for you, earth signs, fire signs. I'm so sorry. And I actually have the Villains Tarot deck here that I wanted to pull out from the Disney's Villains Tarot deck. I did not pull one for earth signs. I'm sorry, earth signs. Don't come for me. It is very late. It's 2:26 in the morning. Knight of Swords is what we got here. So this is for fire signs. And I actually do like these because they are very, even though they're like villains, the messages are actually really nice. I wasn't expecting that at all. All right, so this came up reversed, but I'm going to show it in this way so you guys can see the picture. Just as Melek lashes out at others when he's frustrated or thwarted, the Knight of Swords reverse represents someone prone to irritability who doesn't care about the consequences of their behavior. This card advises you to stay calm, be patient, and consider your actions carefully. So as you're moving forward, make sure that you are considering your actions carefully. Okay, let's go ahead now. We're going to jump into the mindfulness moment. And then we're going to go ahead and go into the very next set of signs. This is your first time watching. We have a mindfulness moment, which is literally 60 seconds. And the purpose of the mindful moment is so that you can learn and have a tool as you leave the show to access what your energy level is and how to shift that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to all be very honest with ourselves. And we're going to ask ourselves a question. From 1 to 10, where's my energy? 1, the least amount. 10, the most amount. And if you have a feeling word, go ahead and share that in the comment section below now. All right, so my energy level, I'm going to say, is at a very, very, very solid 3. Very solid 3. This is what I want to say about it. And my word would be exhausted. This is my word. And I would also like to say exhausted but content. So we're going to go ahead now. You guys are going to hear a bell chime. And then we're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. We're all going to breathe together. And I will walk you through this. And then we're going to jump right back into your cards. Hi, Donna. Thanks for being here. She's at a 7 and feeling relaxed. Thank you for sharing. All right, so let's do this together. And here we go. "60 seconds on the clock now. Eyes are closed. Take a breath in. And just notice anything that your body is bringing attention toward. Soften your face and soften your jaw, soften your shoulders, soften your ankles and your feet and your hands. Big breath into any space within yourself that feels like there's tension. Anything that your body needs or wants in this moment, let it have. If it's a scratch, if it's a shift, if it's a stretch, if it's a yawn, just embrace it. And let it have what it needs. Maybe you ask yourself, what is it that I need in this moment? Maybe you get an answer, or maybe you don't, and that's okay too. Final breath in. Thank yourself for being here and creating this moment for yourself. Invite yourself back into your body. And namaste. Gently opening your eyes. And Cindy said she was also at a 7. Thank you for sharing that. And if anything has changed for you now, what has changed? What has changed? And do you have a feeling word? So if your number changed, what is it? And if you have a feeling word, what is it? So I would say for myself, I would say I'm still at a 3, which is very rare because I'm never at a 3, but the only thing that's going to solve this is sleep. And my feeling word is hot. That's my feeling word. The room is hot and I am hot. It's like still 90 plus degrees inside of this room right now. All right, so that's what we have for that. Thank you for joining me and thank you for being here on Divine Encounters. We're about to jump into the next set of signs for the evening. And if this is your first time watching, thank you for being here. I am in Romania right now, and so it's super late. And Cindy went up to a 9 from a 7, so she went up 2 points. Good for you. She is happy. I love that for you. And we are going to be jumping into air signs next. If you have not shared, this is an opportunity. There's 2 more opportunities for you to share. Share now, comment that you shared, and in about 15 minutes, you could possibly win a personal reading right here, right now on Divine Encounters. You're also letting someone else have the ability to receive a message that they just may need to hear today. Okay, this is for you air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Did I shuffle the cards? Let's see what we have here for air signs. I'm also air sign, so I'm curious to know what this is going to be like for the collective today, especially since I'm doing quite a bit of moving around. Okay, 7 of action. This is the card that we have here today for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. We have the 7 of action card. You're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. That is in the past position. In your present position, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. I like this. You have the helper of abundance. Look at all those. I think they're clovers. Yes, they are clovers. Although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help you out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind, and loyal friend, someone with a big heart, a quick wit, and endless patience. This person could be you. Love this. Do you guys have a lot to do? Absolutely, yes. There's a lot happening, but we need to make sure that we have our P's and Q's, maybe write it out, maybe put a memo, maybe put a timer, whatever that looks like, whatever that structure is needed, audio, visual, tactile, make a plan for yourself that works for your individual needs. Not everybody's okay with putting Google Docs up and that's it. So you might need to feel the paper of your scheduler. I know I do. You may need to feel a pen hitting the paper. I know I do. So we have for the future position. Oh, I love this. It's so pretty. Creativity and abundance. Dear one, you've been called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's a great time for creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity will manifest for you. That is beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and clarify the 7 of action in the past position about reclaiming your personal power, ensuring that you're feeling confident. Conclusions are within reach. So is this stemming from a conflict with self, or is it stemming from a conflict with others? This is showing that in this immediate past that you were about to gather your information and your clarity, and don't let your past hold you back. Whatever that story is, every sign has gotten this particular card today. Don't let your past hold you back. Whatever your story is, don't let it be the thing that stops you from succeeding or moving forward. Adjustments are required. Being practical. You have a lot of things happening. What does that look like? Is it energetic? Is it physical? Is it emotional? Is it mental? Is an adjustment needs to be made? And sometimes we think adjustments have to be like these big grand things. When you're opening a combination lock, sometimes you just have to move one little hair and boom, you got it right. And if you don't do it in the right order, you can go around that spindle 4 or 5 times the whole thing and it's still not open until you get it exactly right. So what is it right now that you have to turn in your life to get it to be exactly right? All right, we have the Helper of Action card as your present position, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And we're going to clarify what that is right now when it's showing that you have a lot to do. And we have balanced spirituality and practicality. Asking for help, asking divine for help. If you're creating something, ask them to lead the way, to pave the way, to step ahead of you. Ask your spirit, what is it that I want to make? Ask yourself, why do I want to make this? When we have a why to do some things are not just baseless. When we don't have a why, it's like making food without love. Food with love will always taste way more better than a pissed off chef in the kitchen that doesn't want to be there. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let your need to be right, the need to do things the way you do them or the way you've always done them, to stop you from learning. Pride is connected to the logic, is connected to the analytical. It is in the stomach, the solar plexus, which is connected uh, directly to the mind. It's a very masculine energy, logical. When there's too much logic, societies crumble. And we have seen that happen in Atlantis. So, in time and time again, don't let this happen to you. And then, what do you need to release? Is it a belief? Is it a projection? Is it the ability for the need to be right because pride gets in the way? Is it old patterns of thinking? Is it not being organized? What do you need to release? This is a question for you, air signs. And then in the future position, that was in the present, we're going to clarify for creativity and abundance. What is it that you got to release? You got to release negativity. This is your answer immediately after the question. It's time to release negativity, doubt, worry, distrust. Sometimes our distrust, we think this is something that's intuitive when it isn't, because it's coming from a place of fear, false expectations appearing real. Okay. But we confuse it for intuition because it sits in the stomach, that part, because we feel unsettled. So if you want that creativity and abundance, you're going to have to let go of negativity, negative thoughts, negative words, negative actions. When we start to have negative thoughts, it creates negative emotions, which then create negative words, which then solidify as negative actions. We start to do what we feel. And then we say, well, I just want to be in my feelings, or I'm feeling this way. So therefore I'm going to act this way. You are not your feelings. Okay. Your feelings are like a lava lamp or the weather. Okay. It is just saying, is the weather weather? No, the weather is sunny. The weather is rainy. The weather is hot. The weather cold. The weather is not weather. The way you are not just you're feeling. You're you aren't just hot. I mean, you aren't just mad. You aren't just happy. It's time for healing. If you let go of the negativity, air signs, real healing will happen because you will able to see what is coming in for you. Okay, what is coming in for you? And if you're holding on to the past, and if you're holding on to pride, and you haven't made the appropriate adjustments, which sometimes mean being flexible, stretching beyond your comfort, sharing that which makes you vulnerable, stepping into that feminine energy, and then what's the outcome? A win-win forecast. Everybody wins. Everybody gets what they want. Walls break down. You get happiness. Negativity is released. Healing happens. The past no longer influences the present. Creativity comes in because you're inspired. Abundance comes from that because you're in your heart space. Abundance only comes when we are in flow. You can't choose to pick up one part of life, drop the rest of life, and say you're in flow. No, that doesn't work that way. You're just ignoring one and bringing energy to another area, which is basically diminishing a chakra and giving power, too much power to another chakra, which creates unsustainability in the long term. Okay, that is for you, air signs. And we're going to go ahead now and pull you a Disney's villain card and see what that gets you. Disney villains card for air signs. You have the Justice card, and we pulled two actually, but we're only going to do one for the sake of time, unless it's short. If it's short, then we'll see. You have the Justice card here. I have allergies from the kitty. He came up right. Have you been feeling morally conflicted about a situation in your life? Are you in a situation or relationship that doesn't feel fair to you? Deep down, you know it's right. This tarot card advises you to follow your moral compass, regardless of your personal feelings on the matter. It's a clear sign that now is the time to stand boldly for truth and integrity. It may be hard, but it will lead to peace and stability in the long run. All right, that's what we have for that. And we have the VII of Wands. I'm going to pull this one up because it's short. This one came up reversed. This card indicates you're feeling overwhelmed or exasperated. You've been working hard and starting to lose momentum. You've come so far now. Now is not the time to give up. Keep going, air signs. Keep going. Do not let your feelings stop you from receiving. You have so much abundance and creativity that's time to come in, and something from your past is stopping you from receiving because you're ignoring the deep down feeling, because you're focusing on the superficial fear, discomfort from the wands, and you're tired. So when you're coming from a place of being tired, you're irritable. Everything's hard. It's like those steps drag. When you're tired, you drag. Your body drags. You don't want to do nothing. You get the Gucci bags like I got. I know, they're amazing. And it just feels like you don't want to do anything because it's burdensome. All right. But push ahead. Keep the moral compass sound. The moral compass leads with love. The moral compass leads with fairness. The moral compass leads with integrity. And the moral compass needs to be put in the forefront. Okay, last sign for the night. This is your last chance to share. Anybody that shares will automatically enter to win a personal reading here in about 5 minutes. And also it helps the show. So it shows support. It helps people find this. It shows that you appreciate the fact that I'm up at 2:44 in the morning while I'm in a different country filming this for you guys because I'm committed. And I want to do this for you guys. So here we go. Last one, water signs. Scorpio. Scorpio, I can't even, my brain doesn't even think right now. Pisces and Cancer. All right, that took me so much thinking. It took me so much brain power to remember what signs were here today. That just shows you. This is a very prime example of air signs today. You are tired. Get some rest. I know 2 nights ago I slept like 14 hours. Okay, because my body, even though I've been here over a week, I am still jet lagged. Okay, here we go. What we got? Water signs. The messenger of abundance is your first card. This is in your recent past. Wonderful news regarding your career, a new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something more challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person who may be you is youthful, optimistic, and very, very clever. In the past position, I am tired. I'm very tired. And here we have the Guardian of Abundance as your present moment card. Guardian of Abundance. And this one says, it's time for great success for you, water signs. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arrive in your near future. Make sure to accept them. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in the situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity and enjoys hard work. This person could also be you. And for your future card position, you have you're ready to go. All these are so positive, water signs. There's no need for any additional preparation. Take the first step towards the changes you desire, even if they're small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, all as well as resources that support the miraculous appear. Love this. Resources support and miraculous appear. All right, so let's see what we have for your clarifier cards here. Water signs. For the messenger of abundance, in the recent past, we have conclusions are within reach, expect powerful change, and a fiery climax approaches. So we see here all this momentum building up, preparing to put you into this present position card of success is coming in. And success is whatever you frame success to be. Success could be success on a project. It could be success on sitting down and meditating for 5 minutes for a week. Okay? Success is coming in your direction. Let's clarify the middle card. You have communication is the key to your success. This is the new moon in Gemini, making sure you're expressing yourself, you're communicating as a leader, compassionately, kindly, understandingly. But communication is key. What is it that you're building? How do you want to build it? Your hard work is paying off with the new moon and Capricorn card. So you have more success cards being told. Express yourself and the hard work will pay off. And you're very close. You might be here and you're wondering, I'm so close. How close am I? You are so close. So keep moving ahead. It is a darkness before the dawn. So if you don't see the way through the forest yet, keep tracking because you're just almost there. Don't give up a few feet before you get there. For your future position card, you had the manifesting your dreams, which is the other card of success. And it says, this is a time for healing. So this dream is going to heal something in your world. It's going to shift you. It's going to release something from you, which I love. But believe in the impossible. Don't limit how big, broad something could be for you. And then adjustments are required. So in order to get there, you also have to make adjustments in the realm of what you're doing. All right, so that is for you, water signs. And we're going to go ahead and pull your Disney card right this second. So let's go ahead and pull your Disney card. And for water signs, you are getting the Hermit in reverse. So this is what you got today for the water signs. The Hermit in reverse, and as soon as I open the book, you got the card. The Hermit, when reversed, warns of the consequences of isolating yourself too much, just as Goob's decades of seclusion caused him to become immature and self-destructive. Too much seclusion can do more harm than good. Give yourself a little time to learn from your mistakes and process big life events. But mostly take steps towards the future. No stolen time machine required. Beautiful. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and pick the winner for today. I hope that serves you, water signs. I hope you guys appreciate that I'm here this Sunday night with you all at 2:51 in the morning, bringing this to you. We're going to do a quick winner every week. You have the opportunity to come here Sunday night, win a personal reading. All you have to do is share this feed and automatically enters you to win a personal reading as long as you comment that you've shared. I also check to see if you shared, but it just kind of helps me to reference a little faster. So let's pick her winner. All right, this is Katarina who shared last week's episode that was pre-filmed, and she has the Ace of Action. The Ace of Action says this cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, because her question was actually about finances, although these I normally do general, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start new business. Have confidence in yourself with this card. Your clarifier card is step out of your comfort zone. If you really want this to shift, you're going to have to do things that you haven't done before that may not always feel comfortable in the doing. You are so welcome. And your Disney card is the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins says, let's see here. All right, Queen of Coins says, and this was upright, smart, calculating figure who cultivates material abundance for herself. As the owner of a pawn shop, Madame Medusa exemplifies the entrepreneurial spirit of the Queen of Coins. This card represents prosperity, success in business, and a happy life. And that is what we have for you, which your question was around finances. And if you want to get a reading from me, which I don't use a book for, and not at 3 a.m., go ahead and check me out at oracleofapollo.com. So let's wrap up this show with my final thoughts of what the collective energies are, and we'll be right back for that. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing so you can get notified when I'm live streaming. My time has changed on Wednesdays. I don't know if you guys knew, I am now live streaming on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. And we are still doing this on Sundays at 7 p.m. So everybody knows. All right, let's do it.
Do you or someone you know experience something supernatural that has left a positive impact on yourself or the lives of others? Want to share your story on our show? Please email Divine Encounters at e360tv.com, and together, let's create divine experiences. And now, the Oracle's final thoughts con mucho amor.
I feel the collective energy right now is follow through, follow through, follow through. That which you've been dreaming about in the springtime that you wanted to plant seeds for, put your foot out there, put your neck out there, take the risk, put the energy out there. This is a time for taking action. This is not a time for waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment does not exist. It is the now moment that we have, and it's up to you to choose which direction you want to put wind into your sail and go full force forward. I hope you got something out of this show as I aim to create a space of inspiration, a space of perspective shifting, a space of expansion, a space of healing. And I hope you go forward this week to encounter more in your life. And above all else, may you all go in love, light, and wisdom to know thyself, to love thyself, and remember the divine always has your back. Ciao.
Everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life feels lemons, just hold on. Just hold on.